Bonjour tout le monde et bienvenue à cette série Let's Play de AI Somnium Files. Je vous souhaite un bon visionnement. 4h43, déjà là, ça fait 1h43 qu'elle attend, sûrement. Man.
Oh my god. Late. You're late.
Ça, je disais.
I'm going home.
Never! Have you forgotten the vows you exchanged?
The
Are you
vows.
drunk?
No, of course not.
You're drunk.
I kid.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe I'm gonna shovel forge with you.
Non, mais j'avais dit qu'on ferait ça.
Excited!
We are not shovel forging.
I was talking about the date, silly.
Shovel forge and a date are synonymous, apparently.
So where are we going?
Where shall I take her? To where the dragon is? Ça m'intrigue.
To meet the dragon.
The dragon? Like that dragon?
Yeah.
Oh, I get it. Like a fantasy world with
Bon,
swords
pas
and
tout à
magic.
fait, là, mais...
You're gonna teleport me there. Woohoo! I'm getting fired up.
C'est drôle. Elle comprenait pas, mais... elle avait pas le temps de s'en faire. Je l'ai emmené au Kamakura. C'est vrai, il y a des dragons là sur place. C'est vrai. Ok, wow. Kamakura Office.
Ooh, look at the dragon! So cool. So,
Elle
this is
sait.
a building, right?
Yeah, the Kumakuras.
And you were trying to make me believe this was some kind of fantasy
Oh,
world.
wow.
No, that's what you thought.
Exact, je t'ai pas dit ça.
What? Dante
Oh my
lied to
God.
me.
Dante, you bastard! You made Tessa cry!
Mister, save me! Throw this man into
Oh,
Tokyo
wow.
Bay!
Got it! I'll have him sleeping with the fishes.
This is an interesting turn of events.
I can hardly believe it.
Ok, on veut notre information. Les deux sont contre moi là.
Mama, I held up my end of the deal.
You sure did! You want to hear about
Effectivement.
Renju?
Mr. Okira?
How about the range dip? Let's go.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking
Okay.
for him.
So tell me where he is.
I could.
Hey,
Come on.
I held up my end. I brought Iris like you asked.
Dante, come here.
Come here. Qu'est-ce qu'il va me demander là?
Dante, I don't quite know
Qu'est-ce
how
qu'il
to ask this,
veut?
but... Can you ask Tessa if I can shake
Oh
her
my
hand?
god.
Please?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Je pensais que ça allait être quelque chose de pas mal plus pire que ça. Ok.
Iris, could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He, wants to see your boobs.
Tabarnak! Mais pourquoi qu'il a été à l'extrême de moi?
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that!
Oh, sorry. What I meant was, he wants to show
Oh,
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
wow. Ok, elle l'a fait.
Dante, this is the happiest
Il
day
est ben
of
trop
my
fan
life.
pour vrai.
It feels good to be
Il est
the
vraiment
boss.
trop fan.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in
Deux
two
places.
places. First,
Sunfish
Sunfish
Pocket,
Pocket,
ok.
the maid captain.
Ouais.
Second, Ikume
Pour mes
Shrine.
shrines.
Sunfish Pocket and a Kume Shrine.
Mhm.
Got it, thanks.
D'après moi, c'est Kume Shrine de vrai.
No problem, bro.
À cause de
Really.
ce qu'on sait que l'autre qui avait été retrouvé là. Ok. On peut y introduire Momo.
Oh yeah, I haven't introduced this old man yet.
I'm 24.
Mama is lying. He's at least 48.
Absolutely.
Sorry for not introducing myself. My name is Moma Kumakura. I work for
Ouais,
a
c'est
prestigious
ça.
advertising
Right.
agency.
You run the Kumakura gang, right? You're
Ah,
like a
c'était
mob
qui?
boss.
On a
How did you know that?
Is he stupid?
Oh wow. Vraiment désolé.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
About as contradictory as needless
Ça se comprend de la maudit, ça.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal.
Methamphetamines.
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff. We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
Oh, Lynn.
No!
Oh, wow. How about Renju?
What happened to Mr. Okyu? I heard he escaped the hospital.
So did I, but I don't know anything more than that.
Please tell me.
Ok. Mizuki, ouais, qui a été emmené là. Par rapport à un numéro un appel. Ben, en fait, un message de Renju. Trouver Wrist Body. Puis lui, il s'est enfui avec.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's
Bon,
dead
ça y est, c'est
body?
parti.
Oh,
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
A parallel world?
J'ai vraiment été trop convaincu que ça existe.
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah. Of course I have. Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okura
Ça,
do
c'est la bonne
that?
question.
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an
Mhm.
accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Ok. Fait que je pense qu'on peut partir. À propos du ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
Je peux-tu l'avoir?
Can I have the ring?
Why would I give it to you?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Absolutely, of course you can. Here, take it. Wait, no. I can't give you this.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm
C'est
losing.
exactement ça.
Aww.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
Ils sont où tes goons?
They're out, looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Good point.
Uh-huh. Bon, ouais, je pense qu'il n'y a plus vraiment rien à faire là, hein? On a...
Moma may not look it, but he's a huge ASET fan.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
Gambling.
Bet, debt, ASET!
Worries.
Forget, fret, ASET!
Now what does she say?
ASET, you bet!
Wow, my catchphrase.
C'est pas un fan.
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like
Bang.
gangsters.
Oh, dang.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful. All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I
Oh my
right?
God. Ok, on s'en va de là.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me. What?
Whoa,
What?
wait!
Wait.
What?
You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
Uh-huh. C'est bon, je suis pas sûr.
Are you serious? Look at his face.
Exact.
Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest
Oh,
bidder?
come on.
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you.
Il est
we're
trop
clean
fan.
now. We all go home on time. We follow government regulations.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovelford?
I told you I never promised to play with you.
But you promised me a date.
Date,
Oh non, on va se mettre à dos en plus.
you son of a bitch.
Oh, what? Yes.
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Comment ça, Snipe?
Her late night visitor.
Shrine.
Yay!
Dante, don't ignore me.
Clairement qu'on l'ignore.
A clean
Le
gang.
clean gang avec un gun.
Oh, that's just a
Yeah, right.
Oh, just a toy.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have 2 places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too, where you found my dead body.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious.
Je pense que ça vaut la
Oh,
peine d'y
and
retourner.
one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts.
Wow.
Hard to breathe.
Lui, il s'en va à l'hôpital. Ok, Sunfish Pocket, Ikume Shrine. Matsushita Diner. Oh boy. On va où? J'aurais tendance à aller au Ikume Shrine. Ça serait logique avec les informations qu'on a eues. Puis il retournait pas le plus romantique. Le warehouse? Oh. Imagine. En tout cas. Sincèrement, moi j'aurais tendance à aller au Ikume Shrine parce que c'est là, je pense qu'on va voir Renju. Ça se peut que je me trompe, ça se peut que je me trompe pas. Mais il me semble que ça serait là le plus logique. J'ai l'impression que si on va. Ça, c'est du romantisme. Vous allez pas manger. C'est vrai qu'il a dit qu'il voudrait aller manger, right? Oh! Sunfish Pocket it is. Ça ferait 2 pierres d'un coup. On nous a dit qu'il avait été vu à Sunfish Pocket et Ikume Shrine. Sunfish Pocket ferait en sorte qu'on verrait. Toi, tu vas aller au diner. Mais le diner, c'est le diner de la mère de Ota. Je vais. Pourquoi qu'on irait là? Ah, c'est qu'on va avoir encore le kit des jambes, mais. Imagine Nota qui nous va arriver là ensemble. Donc on va y aller, juste pour satisfaire la curiosité, on pourrait dire. Ces deux-là, c'est vraiment juste une question de curiosité, tant qu'à moi, là. C'est ça, là, ça va ressembler à une vraie date. Right? Ça peut pas être autre chose que ça.
Ah, I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
I told Date I was hungry, so
I've always wanted to eat here.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
Yes, right
Oh,
away.
elle y était. Elle y avait déjà été. Ok. How about Iris Resurrection?
Iris, about your coming back to life.
Hold it!
C'est sûr qu'elle est freakée.
What do you mean coming back to
On va
life?
te dire.
Uh,
Non, il a dit aussi. Man, il y a rien qui cache lui
Date
là.
jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Ouais, ça se peut que oui.
Yep.
Ça se peut que non. Je commence à y croire de plus en plus à cette affaire-là de parallel world, de monde parallèle pis tout ça. T'as déjà été ici?
Yeah, I have.
Ok.
have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but
Ouais.
I don't think she likes me.
That's not true. Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Elle pense que t'influences son gars. C'est ça qui se passe.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
C'est quoi ton usual?
Omelet rice.
Ok.
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Attends, il y a deux choix. Soit qu'elle ait des crampes à l'estomac parce qu'elle en a trop mangé, ou soit qu'elle ait des crampes à l'estomac parce que c'est vraiment pas digestible. C'est en tout cas digérable.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
On a plus rien à y dire. What the hell, man? You, Renju.
You're still looking for him? Well, like I told you before.
Il sait pas. T'as l'air que t'es bon pour cuisiner?
Yeah. My dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
Sure. My treat, Date.
Où est ta mère?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation. Lying on the ground.
He means sleeping.
Date, why are
T'es
you
sûr
with
qu'elle a
Tessa?
posé la question, veut pas. Elle va dire, we are dating.
We are.
Not shovel.
Not Shovel Forge.
On
On
a
a
date.
dit, ah non!
Oh, a date. Huh. A date?
C'est sûr qu'elle a paniqué, lui, là.
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
No thanks. I'm fine.
D'un coup, j'ai plus le goût de manger sa nourriture. À propos du monde parallèle.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
Ouais, t'en as trop parlé.
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well, Oh, I know. Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Oh non.
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Date, your heart rate
Oh.
is increasing. Why exactly is that?
All right, let's do this.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Elle va gagner. C'est sûr qu'elle gagne, tu mets ça. What should I try? C'est sûr qu'elle gagne. Ciseaux.
Shoot.
C'est sûr qu'elle gagnait. Elle savait qu'elle allait gagner, tu mets ça.
Win.
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
You're really not taking this well.
So I get my prize.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money.
sûr.
Instead,
Yeah.
can you pet my head and say Iris is a cutie
Oh my
cutie?
god.
The cutest person in the whole wide world? A cutie angel?
Fine. Iris is a cutie cutie.
No. Put your heart into it.
Iris is a cutie cutie, the cutest person in the whole wide world. A cutie angel.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Rewind time, do it now!
Si jamais la bibliothèque de...
I do not have that
Oh, wow.
So those timelines are what I call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh? I can't
Là,
believe
j'ai hâte de voir le flow chart.
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist. Do you know about the Mandela effect?
Ah ouais, le fameux
Or the
Mandela
Big
effect.
Kiki
Ouais, on sait c'est quoi exactement.
Or the 100 million balls? If I explain that, would you believe me?
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that. The spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
Mm-hmm. I've heard people talking about it. Yeah. Le Mandela effect.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Yes.
Well,
Comment
yeah,
qu'il y a du monde qui pensait qu'il était mort en prison, c'est fou, hein.
the former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980?
Le pire, c'est... J'ai entendu cette histoire-là, pis c'est exactement ce qui s'est passé.
That's the Mandela effect.
Mais là, il y a plein d'affaires qui ont rapport avec ça. Genre... Luke, I'm your father. On dit tout ça. Mais c'est pas ça qu'il a dit. En tout cas...
It's when your memory and history have discrepancies. There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears
Ouais,
having
ça
different
aussi, on en
spellings.
parlait.
Or people remembering that Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car, but in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow, and the design didn't change.
On parle de Pikachu, là, right? Je suis pas sûr, mais... Ah!
Oh.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
That would explain it, I guess.
Ok. Le Bobakiki effect.
Dante, look at this picture. There's a famous experiment regarding this picture. You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer. The rounder one is Booba and the jagged one is Kiki. Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and
Je sais
cultures.
si j'ai pensé ça quand elle l'a
It's
dit.
like something ingrained inside all humans.
What? Vous autres, est-ce que vous avez pensé à Booba en haut puis Kiki en bas quand elle l'a demandé?
Like worshipping the sun and the sea, or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way. It's what Jung called the collective unconscious. There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in
Non,
all
mais avec la
individuals.
société nous shape, dans le fond.
That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated, but underground, they're all connected. Human psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
The parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
Les 100 millions balls?
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
No, what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly
Ça n'a
different,
jamais existé.
well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are. Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Not likely.
Quasiment
But what if
impossible.
there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the
Exactement.
one.
Exactly. The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Wow! Qu'est-ce qu'il y a à dire, lui, là? Ah, faut que je pose les questions à propos de ceux-là.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person. The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you. Or
J'ai jamais
something.
entendu celle-là.
I'd like to meet him some...
Les deux sœurs.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room, and her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know? So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume
Okay.
down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it. But she she's gone. She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then B hears her sister at the door. I'm home. B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there.
What?
So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Ok.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Oh man, ça devient fucké, là.
There's this kid, A. He's in elementary school. Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off. And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
Bon.
What?
Ça y est.
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets. The nerves were still connected,
Oh,
but
wesh.
A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened. So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about
Comme
it.
si ça s'était jamais
And by
passé.
now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go
C'est bien
home.
weird.
The story only gets weirder from here. The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it. Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's
Comme s'il n'y avait
that?
jamais eu de
There's no
Suzuki.
Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same
Il y a
thing.
personne qui se rappelle de lui.
I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
What the hell? Ok. Propos du Lost Friend.
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend
Ouais,
or
c'est ça.
something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird. And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Non, c'est ça, c'est weird.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
Ah, ça doit pas être le fun comme,
Alta is
comme
correct.
sensation.
Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Ça doit pas être la
As
fun.
long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Il y a rien qui le prouve.
Well, I guess not, but...
Ok. Propos des autres.
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor. Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff. But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
Ok.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there was a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made two parallel worlds
Oh,
fuse.
ça devient...
Yeah,
Ouais.
maybe.
Ça, c'est weird, ça, honnêtement.
I know a ton of stories like
Ça a
this.
l'air, ouais.
Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having. You look through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China. It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Wait. Ah, on va summariser.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on
Ok,
the
c'est pour ça qu'elle
internet.
sait autant.
That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff. Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating.
Ok.
If you want, we could talk about
Je
those.
pense qu'on en a eu assez.
Maybe next
On en a
time.
eu assez avec les Parallel World.
Where's that omelet rice?
Oh my god.
Done.
Ok, il l'a apporté. Ah, il les a mis en face de moi pis Iris. Oui, effectivement, elle l'a
Bon
mangé.
appétit.
On va le manger. Quoi, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi qu'elle a pas marché? Wait a minute. Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Tessa, are you okay?
I'm fine. My hand
Mhm.
slipped. Let's eat.
Tellement d'impression qu'elle sait des affaires qu'elle ne dit pas, elle. Ah, ils l'ont mangé dans le silence, c'est sûr. Pas de conversation. Juste le son des cuillères qui frappent l'assiette. And before long.
Thanks for the food.
Ok. Sa face était normale. Elle était retournée à sa normale avec son sourire facile.
That was good.
Mhm.
Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah. It was
Ok,
actually
finalement
really
c'était
good.
vraiment bon.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
Il a pas parlé souvent de son père, hein. J'ai payé pour la nourriture puis je suis parti.
Let's get
Let's
going,
go.
Iris.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Come back
Man.
soon.
Ok, let's go. Il y a juste ça. Ok, il y a rien à faire là. Ok. Fait que là, c'est le fun d'aller. J'ai tellement peur de l'emmener avec nous autres. Ça va mal cette histoire-là. Bon. Fait que Warehouse pour lui montrer où est-ce qu'on a trouvé son corps. Hey man, c'est pas sûr que c'est une bonne idée. Echo Shrine ou Sunfish Pocket. Fait que ça, c'est les deux destinations où ce que Renju a été aperçu, puis ça, ben, c'est juste pour satisfaire la curiosité. On est peut-être mieux d'enlever la curiosité live là, tant qu'avoir fait le diner. Ok. Toujours le lundi.
I saw it. I'm sure. Your corpse, Iris. Right here.
But I'm here now.
Hey, le viol.
Maybe I'm a ghost.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
But maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
Oh my god. Non, fais pas. Essaye pas de penser à ça.
Didn't you say that you saved me in your dream?
Mhm. Pas dans mon rêve.
What did you mean by that?
I told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss.
Il va y raconter.
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
We find clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses. We enter what we call Somnium, a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
What is that?
It's a sync machine.
That's not an explanation. Tell me how it works.
Well,
Je pense pas qu'il y a la personne qui est qualifiée
I
pour
can
faire.
explain, but it will require a bit of background to understand.
Background?
Ok. Je pense pas qu'on a.
So my corpse was on
Yep.
here?
Yeah.
Je pense pas qu'il y ait quoi que ce soit d'autre vraiment. Je sais pas pourquoi cette ice cutting machine là m'inspire pas confiance. Do you know about the PvP?
I've heard of it. The blood-brain barrier, right? Inside the skull, there's an army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain.
Uh-huh.
They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it. Yeah.
The blood-brain barrier describes the architecture of the microvessels of the brain. It is a kind of shield that protects the brain. To get through, an object must be no larger than
C'est petit en
0.4
maudit le
nanometers.
0.4 nanomètres.
Objects too large to slip through the barrier cannot physically access
Il y a
the
pas
brain.
grand chose qui peut passer là. C'est le Wadjet System, je pense pas qu'elle connaisse ça.
I guess not.
No, I know what it
Ah,
is.
oh, what?
It's the core programming behind AI, right?
That's right. What's
c'est ça.
wrong?
What?
You're shivering.
Pourquoi qu'elle réagit comme ça?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Ouais, c'est ça.
To borrow Pewter's explanation, with the advent of the Wadjet system, we can extract the data of the human
Pourquoi qu'elle
psyche.
réagit comme ça?
This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
Pourquoi qu'elle est... Propos de notre technologie.
Nanotech? Yeah, technology related to really small things. Like really teeny tiny things.
Ça ressemble pas
And
mal à
when
ça.
they make a machine, they're called nanomachines.
Uh-huh.
I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields. Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure
En tout cas, ils sont
illnesses.
plus avancés que nous autres en, en médecine.
They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said. Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power. A nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001 meters. The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long. Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers. So sync nanomachines are far smaller than this allows them to access neural circuitry. During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Ok. Fait qu'on va lui dire comment ça fonctionne.
Okay, you have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works. Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain.
Uh-huh.
Inside the helmet are nano cables, and on the tip of each of these cables is a special nano machine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood alone. Do you know why?
The BBB soldiers say, go away,
À
and
peu
push
près,
them
ils sont trop
back.
gros.
Well, yeah, but for the sync to work, we have to get the nanomachines into the brain itself. How do we do that?
Drill a hole in the skull?
Non.
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe.
Non.
No, it has nothing to do with tools. We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them.
Les cheveux.
One of those holes is the
Le
optic
petit
canal,
canal, ouais.
which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes.
C'est tout.
The
Bye bye.
nano cables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
That sounds kind of romantic.
It's only a chunk of protein.
Mais on a été là pour pas
Once
grand
the
chose au
nano
final.
cables arrive at their destination, they can begin the sync process. They slide into the brain like roots of a tree, and on the tip of each cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data. This is controlled by the Wadjet system.
Plein d'explications, effectivement.
And that's how the syncer and the subject exchange information.
Exchange?
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max capacity of one psyche, one consciousness.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher brain functions.
You know how a car only has one steering wheel? If there were two, there would be accidents all
Yes,
over the
sir.
place.
Well, don't some planes have two control sticks?
Okay. Maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have two people inside one brain,
briser.
it will break.
I see.
Because of this, the syncer's data goes inside the subject, and the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the sync are their memories, like a house with no one inside. We syncers break into the house, look for clues, and leave, all within 6 minutes.
There's a time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our head.
The neural circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the syncer would be trapped inside the subject's head.
Bon.
Thank you for explaining it. I don't completely understand how sync works, but still,
Just don't tell anyone. This is extremely confidential.
it's okay, I won't. Date, tell me this. Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sajima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
But
Peux-tu me
never met
donner
him,
une
right?
information, là?
I haven't, I swear. Hey, Date, you saw my corpse
Oui, on
here,
l'a vu direct à
right?
table.
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting
Yes.
killed.
Yeah,
And then somehow, I resurrected.
yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Date, is the cold too much for Iris?
Yeah, I'm freezing too. Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that.
Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire? Et comme un shrine. Puis pion. Plein d'informations sur comment que la machine fonctionne. Surtout ça. Bon, c'est la petite cinématique.
You okay?
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
Un gros merci à vous d'avoir écouté cette vidéo jusqu'à la fin. Si vous voulez supporter la chaîne, vous pouvez toujours suivre. Et si vous voulez voir l'action en live, vous pouvez aller voir dans la description de cette vidéo. Il y aura le lien Twitch. Sur ce, je vous souhaite une bonne fin de journée. Bye bye tout le monde.